Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about 4 major tips that will help you attract more customers to your courier business. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, be the best at what you do. When you're arriving at your customers, make sure you look presentable, you're professional and polite, your van's clean and you go the extra mile for them. Every single job, regardless of how small it is, you should be doing your best. Always go the extra mile for them. It honestly goes a long way. I have many customers that genuinely sometimes ask for too much, and sometimes it's the biggest inconvenience having to deal with them, but I always do it because one job could be a bad job, the next job might be a good one, and you're there for the long run, so you keep your customers happy. This is crucial, especially when it's a new customer, because your first impressions always count, and sometimes all it takes is that one job for you to win a customer for life. So yeah guys, be the best at your job, and honestly, people will come to you. People want someone that can rely on, that they know they will be on time and is trustworthy. If you are these things, people will use you, regardless of your price. Step 2, build genuine relationship with your customers. The reason I say this is so important is because when you build genuine connections and you're not just faking it, they see you more as a friend than as a customer. And what that means, they're also willing to go the extra mile for you. I always make sure I go the extra mile for my customers. Even when I don't have a job with them, I always check in with my customers. I even pop in for a coffee and spend some time with them just to build that relationship up. Another reason why building genuine relationships with your customers is important is because they can refer you to other people. This is probably one of the quickest ways you can actually build. If you build genuine connections with people, they might not even need you themselves, but one day it might come up in conversation. Oh, I need a courier driver. And next thing you know, oh, but that guy, he seems like a genuine guy. Let me put you in touch. And now you have a new customer. From there, you just grow. You won't believe how many times people have called me and said, oh, I heard you do removals. I need you to do my removals. And I have no idea who they are. So I asked them out of curiosity, how did you even get my number? And they said, oh, you helped my friend move. And that friend came from another friend. So now what happened was one job led to another, which led to another. And I've got 4 or 5 jobs out of one person. Honestly, be yourself, don't try to be anyone else, and build relationships. They're super important and they'll go a long way. Step 3, promote your company every single day. You should be talking about your company every single day. Even if your friends say it gets a bit annoying, doesn't matter. Promote your company everywhere you go. Social media is amazing for this. Post on Instagram, TikTok, whatever you have to do. Just get your name out there. The more you post, the more you'll be stuck in people's heads. So for example, I do logistics. If every day I'm posting logistics, someone might not be interested, but the one day they might need logistics, they'll straight away think of me. Why? Because they've seen me post so many times. Another thing I did was wrap my van in my company logo. Everywhere I go, people see my logo. Again, they might not even know what it's for, but they might see it one time and one day think, oh, today I need a removal. What about that guy with that van? And next thing you know, you have a new customer. Never underestimate the power of promoting yourself. I don't care about what anyone says, just do it. I even mentioned my name in my company. So when anyone mentions Eddie's Logistics, they think of Eddie. Eddie, they know it's related to something to do with a van. So when anyone needs a van, they know to come to Eddie. Number 4, network with people outside of your work. What do I mean by this? If you're meeting someone new, you could be on holiday, you could be at a bar, wherever it is, and they're telling you, oh, I do X, Y, and Z. The first thing that I think about is, do they need couriers? Or how can this person benefit my business? So for example, if I meet someone and they say to me, I work in a law firm, straight away what I'm thinking is, okay, does this law firm need couriers? You'd be surprised as how many people would actually turn around and say, yeah, we actually do use couriers. Then I ask them, oh, what is the courier company that you use? And they'll say, whatever the courier company is. I say, I run my own logistics company. Boom, potential new client. You could be outside somewhere speaking to someone and not knowing that they're actually a transport manager for a massive company and might even be looking for a courier. But you'll never know without asking. Sometimes it's the people that don't work with transport that could get you into big places. I'll give you an example. I was recently in Dubai and I was speaking to a girl that I met out there, and she said that she does art. Naturally, I have nothing to do with art. So when I got down to speaking to her, I asked her, does your art company use couriers? She goes, yes. and in fact they had a courier that they really didn't like using but didn't know anyone else. So of course we exchanged numbers, and until today I actually covered the deliveries for her art company, and we do deliveries to art museums all over the UK. All from one simple conversation. Network with people outside of work. It genuinely goes such a long way. You never know what they're capable of giving you. I'm going to give you guys a little bonus tip, but this one will only work if you do number one correctly, which is being the best at your job. My bonus tip for today is do not try to win customers by underpricing people. The reason I say this is because you should know your value. You shouldn't be offering the cheap service to save your customers money. You should be offering the best service that your customers are willing to pay for. If you're always on time, look presentable, never come late, super polite, then you can charge the quotes that you're happy with. I'm not saying overcharge your customers, but I have many people that say, oh, I got £10 cheaper elsewhere. Let them people go, because you know your worth and you know the job that you can provide. And I've seen it so many times where you let these customers go and they come back complaining about their new courier, saying how he was late or how he took 2 jobs at once, co-loaded or whatever he does. They wanted to save the money, so let them go. They know what they're getting with your price. But as I said, this only works if you're genuinely the best at your job. If you're going to overcharge them or quote them higher than their previous courier and not provide a 5-star service, then you're just fooling yourself and you'll never grow a business that way. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, then please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.